Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones, but it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Ew. Gross. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Whoa! Sucrose? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got... I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last... Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced... Really? You have a plan?
If he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure. Be right back.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt? Let's go say hi! Kale! Hey!
Oh, hey, you guys.
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern.
And what does these things...
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips. Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of... Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that... Do you know her?
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Aphonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia
Hello. Hi.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both...
So, Sucrose, what are... without having done any research... But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything. The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel. That's a great take! I love it!
Exactly! Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose? If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true. I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well... Then, what would you wish for, Colin? I'd wish...
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great
That's very kind of you.
Kale!
I know that voice!
time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured. Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
You all right there, Kale? You look... I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope? I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make... it's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Window with you. Welcome to Mondstadt. Hope you enjoy the Windbloom Festival.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
Kainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher, Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra...
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now?
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before. With it being, I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician. Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be...
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me... But before that, I invite the 3 of...
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily...
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. That's why it's called tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer technological consultant.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents!
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold-cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the 3 of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Hey, Sarah! Can we have a cold-cut platter to
Coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else? Okay, yeah, that'll be all. Yay! You're the best person in the whole lot! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom. No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room.
All right, just a moment.
That was great. If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the...
Take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Take it easy.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess... small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things...
Tighnari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs.
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts. No? Not funny? Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he...
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something? Hey! Not you two!
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino.
Ah, I see. You must have been keeping quiet about the...
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before...
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny and...
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious... Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds There's also Cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on...
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to come. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse.
Also, there's the matter of a genius...
Aha! So you did have enough...
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before? And that is why I am proud to call... When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Kautz for... A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori Festival. He told me that Kautz was a
House?
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search...
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels... somewhat unusual. Please, just call...
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke...
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now. All our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for...
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, might be quite...
Wow, your teachers... I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different...
So, How much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece. Even if...
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost
my jokes?
I do.
Really?
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is...
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and...
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint... Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her...
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me.
Uh-huh.
All right. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh?
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your...
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you! I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the... Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was...
I'd say... We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kala.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high and...
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with...
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some...
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you? Guess Paimon, knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our question.
Is a great place to bring a date. Come on in and take a seat.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this... Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear?
Let's...
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff? Oh, all right then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So...
Paimon ate the bad news! Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world...
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is...
Okay, Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be... It would render our...
Could it be the...
Oh, the Windbloom... In which case, I've made a note.
Yay! Paimon was actually...
I'll need some time.
Sure thing, but,
I originally wanted... But you're right, Paimon. All right.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Welcome to Mondstadt. Hope you enjoy the Windbloom Festival.
Wind go with you. Wind go welcome with you. To Mondstadt. Mondstadt welcomes you.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Take it easy.
Here you are.
Silly churl, Billy churl.
wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Comes to family heritage and wealth, no one knows more than a bona fide noble like me.
Hey, where's everybody going?
When it comes to family heritage and wealth, no one knows
The scribe's
more
work
than
is
a bona
simple,
fide
which is exactly why I took the position.
Hey, where's everybody going?
When it comes to family heritage and wealth, no one knows more than a bona fide noble like me.
The legend, the ancient hero, Antara, is... Hey, where's everybody going?
There's sand in my shoes. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to check them all. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Put your back into it!
Things are about to get dicey.
It isn't time for no slacking off!
Higher, higher, dance on fire!
Over here! Flicker. Blink! Deflect!
Gotcha. Take it easy.
You really know how to get me going.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Over here!
Take it easy. Busted.
Scatter!
Ready, steady, go!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Here you are.
Busted. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Gotcha. Quietly now. Time to go! Game's up. Fun's over.
No escape.
Here you are.
Can't run from death.
The process of elimination.
Busted.
I'll protect us.
You need to hurry up.
Quietly now.
No escape.
La la la. Let the show begin.
Quicker.
Here comes the catch.
What a drag. Defract.
Gotcha. Take it easy. Quietly now. Take it easy.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Sometimes you just need to get
Flicker.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. Like...
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place, when I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how...
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack lot, but you said she could remember what you had told her before.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things...
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are...
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far... For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trapped, but the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at... Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little...
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance.
Here you are.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to...
Of course. This is all...
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, when the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been
Huh? What's wrong with it? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily, he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about?
He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches.
Oh, so he fell asleep.
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally...
What happened? Huh? Sleep? Oh, right. It was all the moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me in the sky. When I realized something wasn't right.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't...
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind?
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique.
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they...
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious. I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform them using the event registration list. I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be...
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that should... Has anyone seen Katya?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too?
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing. Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
She's sitting over there and surrounded by monsters.
Come on, let's rescue her. Hey!
Quietly now.
Gotcha.
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I dreaming? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream.
Huh? What's...
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream?
Sorry. I'm still... Alright. Where to start? Right. This plant. So, she was a good friend of my parents, in addition to her...
Oh.
Yes. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. She hugged me, and we cried for some time, and she still decided. She claimed that investigating the abyss could help more. She had obtained some important evidence during...
Guess
She left a seed. She said she looked... But strangely, I even went to ask...
May I have...
Of course.
Let me see.
Huh? We've never... She looks a little unwell. What's wrong, Nita? You can't tell what...
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by... Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted, it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brute. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears. I know she has to face...
Yeah, that's a tricky... But it's all right. They're all... Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? Are you saying she never intended to return?
But she meant well. Yeah.
I guess she had...
I see. The dreams are so beautiful. I really thought she had come back.
These dreams mean... Yes, so it...
I see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to...
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I saw her wave. It was almost...
It's because people have some...
Empathy?
By the way...
Yes. And now, instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more...
Yeah.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad feeling about all...